Hi guys, I'm back. A couple of weeks ago in my last video, or at least a couple of videos ago, I told you guys that I would keep you updated on the whole haunting thing in our house, and unfortunately, because I've been swamped with many other things, I haven't made a video in a while. So here it is. I'm gonna update you on everything that's been going on with the paranormal, because I know that's important to you guys, because scary things basically make up this channel. I also want to let you know that I have not stopped with recording the big video coming up soon at the cemetery. I'm still working on it. We got in our EVP recorder and our electromagnetic field detector, so an EMF detector. We got both of those in, and we also got our spirit box in. So we had the supplies in. Now we're just waiting for a good day to kind of go out to the cemetery and do our thing, and then I will release that video as soon as possible. But of course it takes a while because it's being recorded over a matter of weeks, and it's gonna be a while to edit it, but it is coming, I promise. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. This video is about updating you on the paranormal activity that's been happening in the house. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you go all the way back to my first video and I explained most of it. I had seen something running past my window, and so I basically went out to a hill in my backyard and I did an EVP session because that's where I believed I saw the figure. Anyways, that was about a month or so ago. In that EVP, while I was going through it, I believe I heard a name, and that the name was Nancy. So the spirit inside of the house I've just gone with is named Nancy, and that's who she's been ever since I discovered her. And so I've been very respectful to Nancy. I haven't done anything to her that would make her mad, except maybe me doing the EVP in the first place bothered her and she didn't like it. Anyways, she's been screwing around with me, mainly me, sometimes my little brother, but we've joked around that she's kind of had mainly a problem with me. Anyways, before I tell you this first part of the story, one thing you need to remember and keep in mind is that my alarm clock, it's a digital alarm clock, it's plugged in to the socket in my wall. And where this story begins, it is plugged in to the wall. And I have a glowing, like a light up phone charger that is also plugged in there. So just keep that in mind. Anyways. Sorry, there's cars going by. What had happened was I had come home about 2 weeks ago, and I walked into my bedroom to put stuff in my room on my bed because I had just come back from my dad's and I needed to put stuff away. Anyway, while I was in there, I flipped on my light switch, as you would, and my light started flickering and it shut off. To me, it wasn't super paranormal because, if anything, I can debunk that as it was an old light bulb and it just shut off because it dies. I mean, all light bulbs do that. So that wasn't what creeped me out. When I then thought to myself, okay, the light bulb's dead, I then realized that it was unusually dark in my room. If my light had went off, because I always shut my door when I go into my room, if my light had went off, I'd still have the light of the LED phone charger I have in my room. And I looked over and realized that my alarm clock had shut off. So I thought maybe either the power went out in the house, or maybe even I just blew a fuse in the electric socket in my wall, and that's what caused my alarm clock to shut off. So I thought, okay, I'll go turn on my lamp and then I will go downstairs to the breaker room and fix my alarm clock. When I turned on the lamp and went to go walk out the door, I realized that my alarm clock, it wasn't working because it wasn't plugged in. Mind you, it was plugged in when I walked in, which means something unplugged it. I plugged the alarm clock back into my wall, and it was fine. It worked just fine. The same plug worked just fine. There was no socket or fuse that stopped working. So that immediately got me to thinking, okay, something's messing with me. And so I kind of ignored it. I didn't try to reach out to her because I thought, maybe I had moved it with my foot, but the more I think back on it, I know that I wasn't anywhere close to where my alarm clock was. So I kind of just left it alone. A couple of days go by, and I'm heating up lunch in my kitchen in the microwave. I get my container out, I stick it in the microwave, and I put it in for 30 seconds. About 20, no. Okay, so about 15 seconds into me microwaving my lunch, the microwave shuts off. And mind you, my stepdad was in the kitchen with me at the time, and all of our lights were off because it was in the middle of the day, and we had windows in our house, so it was just natural light coming through. So we started flipping on the switches, and all of the lights around us still worked. The only thing that didn't work was the microwave. So my stepdad went downstairs and went to go flip the breaker to reset the microwave. And while he was heading downstairs, I said, because knowing me, I always think this is paranormal, I started speaking to thin air, and I said, "Can you turn it back on?" And right when I said it, the microwave turned back on. And for the skeptics who are watching this who think, oh, she's crazy or something like that's happening, no, because it might have been, like even I thought, okay, maybe my stepdad just flipped the switch, the breaker switch, at the same time I asked for them to turn on the microwave. So I called down and I said, hey, thanks for turning on the microwave and fixing it. And he kind of paused and came back upstairs and said, I didn't flip the switch. So I believe that when I asked it to turn back on the microwave, that it actually intelligently responded to me and turned it back on. I haven't heard any weird noises, but it's definitely been messing around with electrical stuff, including my phone. I'd be watching videos and all of a sudden my phone would just do weird things and have lines go across the screen. And I know it wasn't editing because I would rewind and it would just be playing a normal video. So I don't really know what's going on or if I even upset Nancy in any ways, but I believe that she is starting to adapt to messing with our electronics. And she's really only done it to me. So I think I have to do a little more research on the house itself to see who exactly is here or what I am dealing with, if there were any recent deaths recorded here, but she's definitely messing with us. And so I thought that that's just the update. I know this video is kind of short, but I do have other things that I have to attend to. So thank you for watching. I will, as promised, proceed to update you on this because I don't think this she'll be going away anytime soon. So definitely I'll keep you updated. Thank you for watching. Again, please like, subscribe, comment down the video what else you might have thought it was. I know in the EVP it sounded kind of demonic. hopefully we don't have a demon infestation in our house. I'm really praying. Also, do remember that the big video will be coming out soon. I promise. I tested out the spirit box. I got some super duper crazy responses in my session down at the local cemetery here, and I will be sure to tell you about it in another video. So definitely stay tuned for that. But the big video will be coming soon, I promise. And I will keep pushing myself to work out dates and times to go out and film it. Okay? So again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below what I was saying before. And I forgot what I was talking about. Okay. Bye.